Howdy, everybody. It's Nightmare here with my bestest pal, Ryan, a.k.a. Strahd, the person who is, I guess, getting close to your Shangri-La moment, potentially. As strange as that might sound, but... Oh, looks like Will's going to be along here for us as we're going to do a little early role play. I think he's joining us here, but that's okay.
Oh, before the curse was at 6, right?
Yeah, we were gonna do, we'll do that too. But first, I gotta get something done with Ryan's character, which you're welcome to stay along for the intrigue. But as you may recall, Strahd went running up the hill after our favorite friend, well, especially your favorite friend. I mean, let's be honest, Will.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Abbot! Hey, Abbot! So, yeah. So we're gonna
By the way, your voice gate cuts in and out with the music.
Okay, well...
Just letting you know.
Thank you. Try to fix that a little bit. I don't know if it'll work or not. That thing wasn't supposed to be gated, but who knows.
Are you going to do full screen camera with Ryan and you? Or just Ryan?
No, you can hang out right now. It's fine.
No. That's not what I meant. Like, for your stream, are you doing you and Ryan side by side? Or
I was doing Ryan and I side by side, and I just switched. It's a lot of fun. So you can hang out.
It'll be easy if I just back out and let y'all do it. You bring me up when you're ready.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Will. Bye, Will. Anyway. Alright, so here we are, Curse of Strahd, going right into it with the Abbot. I just got, hey, Abbot! That's not going to get old. And let's see, so catch me up. Where were we at? You were,
So we revived the flesh golem bride to be made, and basically the clouds darkened and there was thunder and all the bad guy effects were going on in the Disney movie, and and then the Abbot and I were preparing to present his bride to be to Strahd, who I'm assuming it's Strahd that's coming.
I mean, who knows? But I mean, yeah, you had the kind of the Imperial Guard looking guys that came out 3x3 and flanked the area. That black coach pulled up, and out steps Strahd, and the Abbot is standing there, kind of with a serious but I don't know, surreal look on his face as he steps out, and the flesh golem is standing between you and him, and you're kind of standing off of his right shoulder, and of course everything that's going on there. So you actually, if I recall, breathed life. You were the one responsible for breathing life into that golem, right? I think that was right.
I was involved. I don't know if I was the one that actually did it, but I was definitely involved.
I think it was you. It was all your fault.
Okay.
We'll just blame you. It'll be all right.
Nice.
It sounds correct, right? I mean, sure, why not?
Yeah. No, my character's down. Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. All right, so here we go. You are. All right, so you are, we're going in, and out walks Strahd, and he has a cane, and he's kind of doing that slow walk up towards you and the Abbot. The Mongrel folks are all kind of gathered around, but they've kind of spread out a little bit, and Strahd kind of looks at the Abbot, looks at the bride, the flesh golem dressed in the bride's gown, and goes, Azrael, What is this? And who is he? And Azrael goes, Ah, Strahd. He is my apprentice. About. He is the bride you sought. Her spirit trapped inside this bones for you. You might forever have that which you have sought. And he... Hold on just a second.
You're kind of... It's like your levels are a little bit low.
It should be better now. Sorry about that.
Okay.
All right, so he steps up and with just he kind of looks at the flesh golem and goes, I am frustrated. This is not who I wanted. This is not who is to be my bride. This is mere magic and flesh. And he does like this, and the golem just kind of goes that whole Indiana Jones thing. Sound effect, right? And just kind of starts.
Strahd looks sad, like someone who crumpled up a kid's macaroni sculpture.
Just kind of, fades and pools to the ground, and Azrael. There we go. And then Azrael kind of just looks like he's destroyed and looks over at you quickly, like with that whole plan B kind of thing, and goes, and you can see that Strahd he's not angry, mad, there's no emotion. He just kind of looks at Azrael and goes, I've tolerated this for some time. I've tolerated you for some time. And this is what you have been doing. This is what you've been working on. And Azrael responds and goes, This must stop. This trap that you are in, what has become of this land, what has become of Barovia, the spirits locked in here forever, taken from the light. This cannot be. I seek only that which would help you to end your turmoil, for you to return back to the man you used to be, so this land could be free again. It has been so many years, and you have been with me this many century. But, let me turn that down a little bit. You have been with me this many century, and you have seen that there is no escape from this curse. There is no one, nothing that can be done. There may be another way. I've looking for someone else. I know, my master. Please, inside the abbey and wait. I must confer with my apprentice. He runs off, and Strahd kind of looks at him with disgust and walks towards the abbey and closes the door. And Azrael turns to you and goes, Cyrena, you must bring her here. We must end this curse.
Yes, Abbot. And then Strahd starts, I guess, half running back to the inn.
Okay, cool. That's where we'll stop.
Perfect.
Now, I'm going to go get Will. Drag him up here. Will, hold on.
Being from another plane just entered.
Okay. Hi, Will.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now moving to the next section of our pre-stream activities. We had to get a little bit of roleplay out of the way up front because of, this traveling group's knack for splitting the party. So in order to not delay things, we had to get a little bit of pre-RP out of the way. They do always make things interesting for me in their day-to-days. So thanks, Will, for joining me. It's been a while since we've done Before the Curse. And, hell, why not? Let's make it a double Before the Curse. How's that sound?
Oh, no.
Since Ryan's here already, we'll trap him inside the Before the Curse web.
That works.
All right. So we're going to be talking about what happened in the last game. We have Strahd, played by Ryan. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? Just talking with you a second ago. And Will. And Will is playing... It's Khazard, right?
Yeah.
Khazard. And, all right, so what do you guys think about the... all sorts of interesting plot unfolding. Let's see, where we started. You started in Vesik, right? Or Valakai.
Valakai.
You started in Valakai, and give me some character impressions of what happened there.
From this last session, or...
Mm-hmm. Or just in general, like, how both of you felt about Valakai on a whole.
I mean, that town is depressing, to say the least. They hold parties just to keep morale just barely there. There's not much hope. Any sign of hope or positivity, and everybody flocks to it. In sermons or investors.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the investment protocols. So let's see, who all ended up onying shares in new businesses by the end of that? I think it was Dave's character ended up owning a few.
Bruin and Nyla.
Both of them, man, wow. And we'll see, I guess, how successful those businesses are. Bruin ended up with a goat farm, I think. And
I think so.
Let's see, and then I think Nyla ended up with,
shit something.
The clean the shit, yeah. The first trying to industrialize
the
waste management, right? Exactly. So that'll be entertaining. I mean, I'm sure it'll work, right? So you guys have pretty positive outlooks. All right, and then there's the trip back, and then Strahd. Let's talk about Strahad's insistence for the light, and then we'll talk to Khazard here about what he thought about your fun behavior, and go from there. So what happened? What went down?
Well, Strahd found a corpse hanging from a tree, and as he is wont to do, he wanted to talk to it. So he
because that's normal.
Speak with dead. Yeah, no, probably. I mean, died doing something. And so he had a fun conversation with the dead guy. He said he was killed by bandits, which we encountered in short order. Then cut him down and performed funeral rites, which no one else seemed to like or care about, because everyone else just left. And then, yeah, pretty much in short order, he was ambushed, or not ambushed, they kind of just walked up. Bandits came and wanted to rob him. So that happened. Then both Strahd and Lucian got cursed and were afflicted with blindness, which was terrible because neither of us are particularly useful while blind.
I can't see the sun.
Yeah, exactly. And so then much praying was had towards the sun. Some more abuse was had at Strahd's expense, and then we made it back. Wasn't a fan of the bandits. They were mean. Tried to take his holy vestments, which he would have probably given them anything else if they had asked for it. can't hear you, Mike. I can hear the music.
No, sorry. The boss was calling there for a minute. And when the boss calls, as well as any married man or kept man will say, which we'll call you kept at this point, you answer the damn phone. So that's what we have. And Will's kept, you see. So, all right, what was Khazard's reaction to Drassad's holier than thou, let's put everybody in jeopardy by talking to a corpse and then do funeral rites?
Oh, yeah, if you're going to worry about someone's funeral, you might as well prepare for your own.
And so where
Especially
we're
separating from the party.
Yeah. And so that's where on that bit was the hey, let's
cutting out, Mike.
Keeping your main objective alive, right?
Yeah, no, he's pretty mission focused.
That's good.
It doesn't like dealing with the extra stuff.
All right, so then you guys get back on the road after, I guess, Strahd almost dies. And who was with you? You actually kept the other party members with you, right? You decided.
Lucian was there too.
Lucian tried to stay, and Lucian again is trying not to die again. So, and actually not Lucian, his new character's name. I think it isn't, because his new character's name is something different. I think.
It's Lucian, the half-orc.
Yeah, okay, it is Lucian.
Spider.
All right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lucian the Undying. Is the
because he's died before. Yeah, that's got it. Lucian the Undying. Okay.
The Undying. Yeah, he's definitely a barbarian.
So, all right, you guys make it to the town. The festivities kick off. There's a big party. Khazard starts. Everybody starts drinking except for Strahd. So, guys, walk me through what happened when we got to Keswick from your individual perspectives.
You want to go first, Will? Mine's pretty straightforward.
Well, and so is mine. The rest of them went northwest of town to deal with Arena, right? And Khazard went to the Burgermeister's house to deliver the good news. Because that was the mission. We hadn't completed it yet, and everybody's just like, hey, let's go find out. Damsel in distress. So he went and delivered the good news, had some whatever alcohol it was, and then they called the bishop down.
And in between that, though, there was the abbot. In between that, though, there was a disturbance at the well, and this was a well that Strahd actually knew, that all you guys knew, and I believe you guys ran into an old friend there, right?
An apparition of someone. I don't think she mentioned the name. It was her lover. Don't remember who it was, and I don't think my current character definitely never encountered them, but I don't have any notes on them.
Actually, neither of you guys knew had met Irina prior to that, so I guess it was just some crazy chick.
Passing on the way to Valakar the first time.
Right. So she was just some crazy chick there that was walking into the water, and then I believe that your fearless elven friend was the one that actually knocked her off, right?
Yep.
So you guys saved Irina. Party started. Irina's pissed, distraught, staying at the Burgermeister's house right now. We move forward, and the next thing that happens, the abbot comes in, takes the dress, is really happy, goes back up the hill. Strahd goes up the hill with him, gleefully chirping like he's some kind of like light-infested puppy dog. I don't know what better to say. I mean, if your nose was any further up his butthole, I wouldn't know what to do about it. And I think I say that respectfully for the entire party right now, Ryan, because I think they all feel pretty much legitimately the same. I just want you to know.
It's completely accurate.
Okay.
They are right to feel that way.
And then Everybody else sticks around drinking, and then the next thing we know, the storm descends out of nowhere over on top of the mountain. Some interesting things happen on top of the mountain, and now tonight is where we're going to pick up with the party. So, pretty interesting. What do each of you guys kind of hope happens tonight, or from a character perspective, what's next?
From a character's perspective, Khazard thinks the abbot's going to try something. He hopes that it will somehow weaken Strahd, but he has no faith in the abbot whatsoever.
And then this is fun. We turn the page to Drazid. What does Drazid think?
Of what just happened in the little mini session we just did, or
just in general.
Well, before the mini session, Drazid was thought it was a fantastic plan. He had revealed the plan to the rest of the party. I mean, kind of in passing, that the abbot was building a flesh golem to marry to Strahd, because the marriage or Strahd finding love is the key to breaking the Barovian curse. Ryan, think that's a terrible idea, but I had the flaws that I had written. I couldn't do anything about it. It was like, yep, that's the best idea I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, Will looked completely convinced right there as you were even repeating it. I mean, I was just looking at his face. He was like, oh yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
For the light. Yeah.
Side note, like I was working on it for a long time. I got my hair to be like.
I saw that, dude. I'm pretty pumped.
Gills.
That is. Does it go all the way back to the whole almost like you could ponytail it kind of thing?
Hold on a sec.
That is outstanding. I wish I had hair like that. That is great. Boom. Going that extra step for that in-characterness. I dig it.
Except he died.
Yeah, except he died.
Next thing, I just need a little hole in my chest on a plank.
Little? Sorry.
Big hole.
All right, what's the drink of choice tonight, guys? You guys are on the Before the Curse, and I haven't gotten mine out. And I think that I promised that for the next session I would tag along. Of course, Ryan drinks fruity, girly stuff, but what's the drink of choice tonight?
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
I'll probably drink one more of these and then switch to something harder. But
okay.
Blue Moon.
Blue Moon. All right, I think I might be going with the Jack and Diet Coke tonight. Ryan?
Yeah, I'm just sticking with straight liquor. I'm gonna just drink whiskey and probably.
You think tequila. Are we gonna get another sermon tonight?
Oh, we could. I
might actually end up with one.
It feels really sacrilegious to like go on like these like church going forums and then replace various keywords with sun.
Oh,
I personally find it the perfect use for it.
It's hilarious. All right, so out of everything else, guys, goodness gracious, have we been at this? I can't even remember when we started the campaign, but I want to say it's been almost a year, if it hasn't been already. But we've been at this for a while. And the party's had some deaths, but everybody's been playing along pretty well. What's some feedback? How are you guys? Are you guys enjoying it, or has it lived up to the thriller hype that Curse of Strahd is supposed to have? I mean, it's really that dark. It's not your typical D&D dungeon crawl. It's supposed to be that kind of you're in the Strahd, you're in the vampire nightmare kind of a deal. So has the campaign lived up to its horror, I guess, for better lack of a word?
I would say to the horror. Compared to other campaigns, this is a lot more open, right? Sandboxy. But you're still so limited. Partly because you can't leave. Another partly because everything is deadly. I haven't played in any other D&D 5e modules. I've played in Pathfinder. And Pathfinder's not as open and just as deadly, from my experience. But that's just Pathfinder for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A little more hardcore, less lenient.
Cool. Ryan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would echo that. I've pretty much every campaign that I've done before this one has been homebrewed to a degree, and so a lot of them have been fairly open. But the encounters, obviously, in a homebrewed world have been very. It's sometimes trivial. It's sometimes completely unfair. So it's. I know it's probably weird feedback for Curse of Strahd being like, I don't feel like we've encountered something that has been brutally unfair, unless you're just nerfing it on the side, which you might well be. I have no idea. But I felt like the encounters have been challenging, but not impossible. So kudos to you for doing that, or kudos I don't know.
My previous character begs to differ.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that was not an encounter. That was. Oh, are you talking about the one that I blew up? Yeah, that wasn't.
No. Born. My.
Oh. Yeah, that one we probably
now werewolf NPC.
Yeah, we've got. Let's go through the death count, guys. Can you believe? I mean, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've had 6 deaths. Who can name them all by character name?
Let's go with. I can't remember your armor guy.
Pact was number
Pact.
1. He died pretty much immediately.
Okay, so hold on a second. Hold on. Let me make sure I got this right for you. That's one.
Was the next Jason's character the first one?
What was it?
Felix? The one that died in the wizard?
Felix,
yeah.
Yeah. The Betraying Crows fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Betraying Crows fight. Oops.
Then there was.
It would have to be.
I don't remember his name.
Gildan.
Oh yeah, Gildan. But I'm trying to remember.
I know his second character was so short-lived.
Statue guy.
Yeah, his second character really was short-lived.
It was an Aasimar from another time, a noble.
Yeah, I'm giving up on that one. I don't.
No. It's got to be something. I'm trying not to look it up.
Don't look it up. Don't cheat.
I'm not.
I already gave up. It's on my other monitor.
Well, that confirms that the last guy is dead. Okay. It's not Nigel, is it?
Nope.
Shepard.
It was Shepard Brinley. And there's one more though. I guess nobody really knows if he's dead or not.
Well, you confirmed it.
Yeah, you said 6 deaths.
Maybe.
You said 6.
What? I can't correct myself. I see how it is.
But yeah, Mel.
That's correct.
That one seemed more cheerful than the other ones.
I do what I
Got out
can.
of a particularly happy cheer for Mel.
Good job, guys. Yeah, so there's been a lot of interesting, character changes and everything like that. We might actually end up with another one tonight. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I do think there's going to be some interesting character conflict coming up, some more in-party conflict. And that's never happens here, right? There's never somebody who's secretly trying to save another character while the rest of the party is plotting on how to kill him. So that never has happened. So with this party, you just don't know what you're going to walk into. So I'm pretty excited. I think this has been a great time. It's been a lot of fun, and we're not done yet. We still have a lot of the module to go through, and like that. So any last thoughts or ideas or comments, feedback, bitches, moans, complaints, whatever?
Nah, not really. I know last time we did Before the Curse, we were going to go into my DMing experience.
Yeah, and we can do that here in just a minute.
We can do,
or we can save it for the next one.
Yeah, we'll save it for next one, but I do want to share the most recent map I've been working on.
Sweet. Give it to us. Let's go watch this stream.
Hold on a second. Let me,
There it is. And then, so tell us a little bit about this. Is this a homegrown campaign setting?
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
So I have my normal Pathfinder campaign, and that looks like showing all that. Okay. See, does it pull it out like that? Nope. It pulls it back. Let me change sources. Share the screen. So the first campaign I'm doing one.
Nice.
It's less filled out. The map is divided into regions and that sort of thing. It doesn't look that great. But then I switched to this one, a second attempt, in a much smaller, more condensed area, and been developing that for the past week. I think it looks a lot better.
And have you fleshed out all the towns and the cities and the backstories? And how far down the tracing rabbit hole have you gone?
Not very far. Right now it's overview for why this area exists, but I figured that out today. And so far the cities have a race, population, temperament, and general like society alignment. That's it.
Cool. That's awesome. Well, there's the tidbit for the next time we get a chance to talk to Will, as he is growing his DMing experience, and I continue just to try to pull it out of my butt as much as I can. So we'll leave you with that visual. But all right, comments or words?
Not really. I think the only thing that I felt, and it's not really a comment on anything that you're doing, it's more of the comment on my characters keep doing stuff, is I feel bad because my characters keep on getting separated from the party, and I feel bad that other people have to spend so much time muted and stuff like that while my character does some whatever dumb thing he's doing today.
Oh, everybody gets their opportunity to do dumb things. It's you're not alone. So
yeah.
But all right, well, you guys tune in with us here in about 30 minutes from now. We'll be starting the stream back up, and we will continue with the actual live session of Curse of Strahd. All of our players to come together. Now is a great time for you guys to go pimp the stream, wherever that stream crap is, but I don't know. Go pimp the stream, tell your friends to join it, tell them to heckle you, play along, and have some fun. I'm looking forward to it. Another wonderful night of Curse of Strahd, which you can't see the book because it's blending in with the green screen, but oh well, I do what I can. All right, well, thanks a lot for joining me, guys, and we'll see you back here in just a little bit. Thanks for watching, guys, for Before the Curse.